So what's the point of using manifestation techniques and things? There's so many methods and techniques. What's the point of using it if they aren't all going to work? So you probably wondered that when manifesting and what that's about in the community. And I'm going to talk to you about it in this video. But first thing first, I want to remind you that I have 2 YouTube channels that you can subscribe to. One is to help you be your best self, and the other one is just more so for like fun stuff. So you can go follow those, and also follow this to keep up with some Wisdom Sundays. If that's what it is, it'll say it right here, because I don't do these too often. Okay, now getting into the subject. Methods and techniques. Do you really need them? I'm gonna tell you the truth today. No. The purpose of using a manifestation technique, it could be anything, scripting, visualizing, whatever. It's to help you get into the insight, detach, intensify natural feeling. And to me, in my opinion, the purpose of using them is so that you take the energy that is, thought, and you materialize it like that. And the fact that you took action, because in the real world, let's be honest, you have to take action. The fact that you took some degree of physical action kind of materializes it faster. So, pause. I left out a very vital part that I wanted to expand on. And I was wondering why at the end of the video I was like kind of speechless, because I had to record the video 2-3 times. And it went over the 3 minutes, or it was right at the 3-minute mark. But that's fine. We're just gonna put this up in there. It's gonna be okay. So just briefly, when I'm talking about materializing and physically doing action and all stuff, so it's like if you want a job, right? You go and you fill out a resume, you forget about it, right? They're just gonna use that analogy. So the same thing with these techniques is, let's just say you might be doing Rampage, but we're going to go with like the scripted one, right? You are physically activating all senses in this reality, is what I mean. So you're touching a piece of paper, you're touching the pen, you're physically activating all these senses. As you're writing, you're activating feeling, which you go to my other channel, When Venus Met Mars, YouTube, and watch Joe Dispenza talk about it's in a meditation, but somewhere in there I could timestamp it on YouTube, but he talks about how feeling like something has already happened to you and meditating is beneficial for the body. And those of us who know that science is proving all this stuff, we use all these woo-woo words and stuff like that. For those who are like more left brain, which is a neural myth, and logical and analytical, science is proving this stuff. And that's why it's very important for maybe you and your personality to do certain techniques, because it makes you be in the moment and just let it go and release it. And it also changes the cell structures in your body and a lot of other things. So look up Joe Dispenza if you want more on that. But the purpose of intensifying those feelings, redirecting your memory on like things that have happened already, so to speak. Just gonna pause here. I recommend my guide in the description below. If you're really struggling and you don't know why, you don't know what it is, that guide will definitely help you out. You're talking about the feeling, the smells, the taste, all these things. If you were to go into scripting, and we know also in science that writing something down is a whole lot better at activating your memory and your brain than just typing it and stuff. So for those of us who are impatient, and for those of us who feel like I gotta do something, I gotta do something about it, I can't just sit around and expect it to happen, really that's none of your fucking business on how it's gonna manifest or happen. But techniques will help you activate that feeling, get it out of your system, and detach. Back to the video. Okay, now you see a bunch of people on YouTube that day after day after day, they show you all these methods and techniques. Don't click into it. Don't. Because the reason why they're doing that is because they need a video, they need to capitalize off of things, You're going to be in the tunnel of just do this method, do this method, do this method, and it's going to take you longer to manifest. Get the one or two that work for you, and that's all you really need. Other than that, just know that your thoughts create, and you're good. Anyone tell you need a method, they're lying. Alright, so pretty much point blank, that is the purpose of doing these techniques. That is the purpose of doing these techniques. Do you need to do them all? No. Just find one or two that works for you. Really, the basis of manifesting is just knowing that you have it and being in the end state. And if you could do that, you're good to go. Okay? That is the real tea on these techniques and methods that you don't need. You do not need them. Yeah. Get in the comments. Let me know your experiences with this. Can you relate? And also follow for more of these good discussions and stuff. All in all, it's helping you to physically detach and intensify the feeling it real, putting you in the best mental space, and with repetition over and over and over again, it's helping you to stay in that alignment with what you want. Okay, so when you look at different methods and different techniques, one could even look at someone like that's into Wicca, who physically grabs all the materials and puts it together, and because it's grounding the thought, grounding the intention, that's a better word, and placing it here and actually feeling it and doing something about it. It helps it just flow away, really, to you, but you know what I'm trying to say, like flow out of your, essentially like you just getting out of your own way with whatever you're trying to manifest is what I was trying to say. But please subscribe, comment, like, and share for more.